What is going on, everybody? So today I'm doing a video that's a little bit different than what I normally do. So as you guys know, I do a ton of fitness stuff on my page, but today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 quick and easy tips on how to be a cool weeb, I guess, quote unquote, or normie weeb. I don't know, whatever term you want to call it. Being able to balance your love for anime, manga, and being able to balance your normal life in reality. So, tip number 1, confidence. You have to be confident. If you like trash and you're a Sakura fan, man, rep that. Rep your Sakura gear, wear pink, support breast cancer, whatever, man. If you like anime, you have to be confident about liking the things that you like, because if not, and you're quiet, then all that's going to do is support the misconception that anime is bad, or the people who watch anime are weird, or whatever it may be. And we all know that's not true. Anime is amazing. There's so many people on this planet that love it. It's an excellent teacher. It's taught me so many great life lessons, and it is great entertainment. If I'm being completely honest, learning this was actually really tough for me throughout middle school and pretty much all elementary. I was very shy and introverted when it came to liking anime and manga. I had started my own manga club in middle school, but at the same time I started my own rapping and hip-hop freestyling club too. You can kind of see the cultural differences between those. One is like a neat and the other one is like rap hip-hop, like yo yo yo, what up? But I basically kept my life separate. So I had my group of friends I would play MMOs and watch anime and all that stuff with. And then I had my friends who were really into sports and hip hop and stuff. And I never really, decided to mix the two. And I was really afraid to really show people both sides of me, because I felt the polarity of it may be a little bit too extreme. And I felt that people would think I was weird, or maybe they would just be able to unaccept me or they would be non-able to accept me for who I am as a person, and both of those people are very much me. Okay, moving on to number 2. So, number 2, I always love pushing the narrative that you are your own main character in your story. However, you are not special, and I mean that in the best way possible. In a lot of these mangas or shows, the main protagonist is usually transported to a world where he becomes a broken character, or the girl of his dreams falls in love with him, or he gains a random superpower and he does nothing at all to earn it. Unfortunately, the real world does not work like that. So basically, if you truly want to be the main character of your story, you need to learn a skill, something that adds to your value as a person. You need to grow from the inside out. Intrinsically, you need to be motivated enough to have some type of form or physical tangible success, learn a skill, have a hobby, start a business, whatever it is. You need to be able to start something and have some tangible form of result. As you can see, I'm in the gym. As long as you're investing in something in yourself, you will see the benefits of it, and it will make you more likable, and it's attractive to people. You will become magnetized. People will find you as a leader, and people will just be more drawn to you, just simply based on the fact that you have something that you're invested in. And that's exactly why, athletes are popular. They are good at what they do, and people like them for being good at sports. And the same thing with artists. They make good rap songs or, R&B. They're good at singing, and therefore people like them, want to hang out with them, yada, yada, yada. Y'all get it. Basically, learn a skill that will help you balance your life. Moving on to number 3. So, girls, I know before we even open this can of worms, y'all gonna be like, you not a guru, I'm not claiming to be a guru. I'm not claiming to be a playboy ladies man. I'm not claiming to have all the answers, a little of the answers, half the answers, none of that. All I'm saying is that women portrayed in anime and manga aren't very much portrayed accurately, and I think we all kind of understand this to a certain extent. Women in anime tend to fall for a main character for no reason at all, none at all, and that is not going to happen to you. So the hottest girl in the gym, the hottest girl in your class, the hottest girl at your job is not going to want you for no apparent reason at all. So pairing with rules number 1 and 2, you need to be confident and you need to have a skill in some form of tangible level of success, and that is how you get girls. I'm pretty much confident you can get about 70% of girls by doing rules number 1 and 2. If you're confident and you have some form of success, you will be able to get 70% of girls. Unfortunately, you cannot fix ugly, and if you are ugly, just be confident ugly, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, if you ugly and proud, baby. That's all I can say, man. But yeah, you have to be able to understand that, women in the real world aren't going to want you for no reason at all. So make sure to understand that your expectations can't be based off of fiction, and they have to be based off of reality when it comes to women. That means you need to be able to be a leader, be the man, be able to take charge in certain situations. You have to be respectful, understanding. Good communication is always important. Women love communication, even though sometimes they suck at it. Just make sure that you aren't the one that's failing in that area. All right, moving on to number 4, spreading your love for anime. So at first glance, this tip may not make a lot of sense. You're like, how is that gonna help me be normal? But if you think about it, it really does make sense. So the reason I got into anime is because my grandfather watched anime, my grandfather spread it to my father spread it to me. So basically, if you teach the next generation to appreciate anime and manga without a level of judgment or skepticism or a cynical attitude, then they will be able to embrace it, enjoy it, and spread it to the next generation. And hopefully, that generation won't have to go through some of the social things that we had to go through growing up, meaning where it was uncool to like these certain things, or it was weird or seen as alien or taboo to talk about in public. And you can already see that kind of changing nowadays. Anime and manga has definitely become a lot more mainstream with Funimation, Crunchyroll, Rooster Teeth, or whatever studios in North America that are producing and spreading anime in a very easily digestible manner on Netflix, stuff like that. So it's definitely becoming more popular, but it is still a little weird to talk about it to certain people, especially those who haven't had any background in it or haven't been exposed to it really. But shows like Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, and Naruto definitely broke the mold a little bit and kind of made it a little more mainstream. So I definitely encourage you guys, if you have a favorite anime, tell your best friend or someone you trust, tell someone younger, a little brother, a little cousin, encourage them to watch it. I promise you they will love it just as much as you love it, because they probably will go into it more open-minded than someone who has already had their ideas solidified by somebody else's poor actions. And last but not least, number 5 and the most important rule, hentai. Basically, when it comes to hentai, there is a general rule that everybody knows about it, but nobody talks about it. I think that is the safest route to go. It's very hard to navigate hentai in a social conversation, so I would just stay clear of it. And if you do watch it, man, power to you, nothing wrong with that. Or girls, if you watch it, nothing wrong with that as well. But just pretend like you don't. Die with the lie.
You never drop the con. You never break. Die with the lie.
You don't need to tell anybody about it. That's something that just stays in your closet, buried away with the other skeletons. Just leave it there and don't bring it up, because I promise you, it's gonna get awkward. So those are the 5 tips to being a normal weeb, or someone who can balance their love for anime and their life in reality. Obviously, these aren't concrete tips that are guaranteed to make you successful in your social life. This is just from my experience and what has helped me. And a lot of this stuff may seem easier said than done. It does take time, so be patient with yourself. Most of all, love yourself for who you are, because you are special. You may not be special in the sense that you can get everything you want without working for it, but you are specially tailor-made. You are one of one, and you have a unique fingerprint that you can leave on this world. So remember, if you love anime, spread it to the people you love. I promise you, they probably will love it just as much as you. especially if they love you. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys liked it. If you want more content like this, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video. Click the subscribe button. You already know. And see you guys later.